everybody had an amazing Easter. And so today I'm just going to bring you guys around with me. Let me fix that. That's all crooked. Oh, look, did I do any better? No. I'm going to have to put a new sticky on it. There it goes. All right. Anyway, I hope everybody had an amazing Easter. And I'm just going to bring you guys around. I had gotten something that I am super excited to share with you guys. And so we're just going to basically take care of those and just get a few things that I've been wanting to do done around the house. And hopefully, anyway, because I'm on my kids' time, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But you come in with me, y'all. If you follow me on my community tab, I had said that my husband created a problem when he bought me that houseplant. I got me more. So I love this. Now, when I bought that, it had no blooms. And look at all of these. Look at all these. They popped up overnight. And then these are tulips. They're supposed to be different colors, I guess. I don't know nothing about tulips. I'm wondering if they change color as they age. I don't know. But I also got this guy right here just because he was small and cute. So let's see what he is. I'm not going to mess up these names. So I'm going to just show you a shot of it. Bromeliads. I have no idea, but that's what that is. So I got this big guy, little guy, big guy, whatever. And then we got this one right here. So this guy was on clearance, and that's the only reason why we got him. He was originally $40, but we got him on clearance. I don't know. There's a couple of burns, but other than that, it looks pretty healthy to me. And we paid $20 for him. We also got this hanging plant, which my plans are to take the hangers off. We have them hanging against the wall because the kids was messing with it, but there's no plant there, so it's not hurting it any, just so you know. But I'm going to take the hanger off and I'm going to put it because I got something else to show you. I got this plant stand. So we got it in the mail yesterday and hubby put it together for me. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do with these plants because we needed them to be next to the window. So we have this kind of tucked away. So I got to get up there and untuck it away so I can open this for the sun. But the sun pretty much hits it pretty good. And the plants all say they need low light, just need to be within a couple of feet of the window. So that should be fine. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong because I really do not want any of these to die. We paid too much money for them, but this should be fine, right? Super excited, y'all. So Austin was like, Ma, I want to go to sleep right after I finish showing you guys the plants. So I put him down for a nap and started to get ready for my workout. I've started doing my workouts during their nap times. However, Carson did not want to take a nap. It was a bit early in the day and Austin was wanting to take a nap earlier than normal. So it kind of messed up our routine a lot. So Carson was still awake, and because Carson was awake, he ended up waking Austin up. So I ended up doing my workout with both of them awake, but they were fine. They were hanging out, playing with each other, and it was minimal fighting because siblings, they like to fight over everything. Cooling off now, you guys. Whew. So I only do 20-minute workouts. And I was started off trying to do like 30-minute workouts, and I realized that was just too much for me. 30 minutes is a long time when I can barely make enough time to go to the bathroom or to get myself a drink. So I cut it back to 20 because that would make me be able to stay consistent. 30 minutes, I wasn't able to stay consistent. Whew. But 30 minutes, I was not able to stay consistent and I was setting myself up for failure. So remember, if you're struggling, don't quit, just tweak it. This is not easy. It's not easy to make this time for me. Today, especially, I almost didn't do it, but I pushed and I did it anyway, although I've literally gotten nothing done today. So I just got back in my regular clothes and I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm going to make me something to eat for lunch. And this is basically what I eat every day, so I figured I'd share it with you. I used to eat like a sandwich and some stuff every day, but it got old, so now I'm switching it around a little bit, and I'll probably switch it around again in a few months when I get tired of this. But really, I just put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and I put a half of pepper and 4 slices of lunch meat in the pan and cook it up. And basically what I'm just making is basically like an omelet, except for it's going to be scrambled and not like an omelet. Does that make sense? So I just put this in here and cook it on up. And then I fill it up with spinach and cook all of that up. So while I wait for that to cook down a little bit, before I do the next step, I let the spinach cook down a little bit. All right, and so after the spinach has cooked down, you see how much it cooks down. I add 2 eggs. And then I will add pepper, a little bit of pepper.
Ew, pepper.
Yeah, pepper.
Ew.
And then I just scramble it on up. Okay.
Let's try this one.
And then I go ahead and just put a little bit of cheese in it. I tried to cut the cheese out because this is vegan cheese. It's highly expensive. And not only that, but it's added calories that I don't want to be eating. However, it just tastes, it makes a difference. I like the taste. Alright, give me a minute. I'll give you some. Okay?
What is that? Yummy cheese. Yummy cheese.
I'll put some on your plate, okay?
No, I don't want that plate.
And that's it. I just wait for the cheese to melt, and then this is what I eat.
Yummy.
All right, so this is what the kids are having for lunch. They just got a fruit cup, you know, the little bit of cheese he asked for, some snap peas with hummus, chicken fries with honey mustard, and veggie straws. And this is what it looks like. So this is what I'm eating for lunch. And I did like count the calories on this. I believe it's a little over 400 calories for all of this. And I think it's good for our first meal. So, yep. And now that I've eaten, I'm just going to jump right into getting these plants on the stand. They haven't been in good light and since we bought them, so this has been over 24 hours, and I was just getting worried about them. So I'm like, if nothing else gets done, it better be these plants. So I went ahead and got them on there. I was a bit nervous that some of the plants wasn't going to work on the stand. The stand was a little bit smaller than I had imagined, but it worked. And then you see Carson bringing me literally the biggest plant. I didn't even know he had it until I turned around and oops, there he is. So I'm like, oh, let me grab that before you drop it. And so we got it all on there. All right, y'all, so it is done. It looks so pretty. So I had bought that big pot that you see me change out for this because I really don't like this white pot. And even with it sitting next to all of my other pots, it doesn't look as nice. So I might try to look for another one. The big one I had just doesn't work, so I need a smaller one for it to fit in. But it looks so pretty, y'all. And look how beautiful that is. I love it so much. So pretty. I got some blooms coming in on here. And then I got this one back here that's about to start blooming. I don't know if I should probably turn it around so it can catch more sun. And then this guy right here. And this guy. So I have one shelf empty. And I think I'm going to just decor that maybe. I want to put that thing I showed you guys in last week's, the like scriptures and the verses thing. I was thinking about putting it down here, which I might still. I might move that back up and put it like right here in the middle. I think it would look really pretty there. So we'll see. I was hoping to make it. The kids are literally pulling everything out as I do this. But anyway, I was hoping to make it today, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. Today's just been a very long day. So I love this, and at least I got this done. If I didn't do anything, I did this. I also wanted to show you, I know last week I was telling you that I told the boys we would have them plant flowers that they can grow from seeds. And so I went to Five and Below. Might as well be now, right? But I went to Dollar Tree and I got these two planters for $5. I really like them. I think they're so cute. But then I found these, and they're called Flower Rockets, and it says it has over 500 seeds and it produces countless flowers. So I figured we will give this a try and plant one in each pot and see what happens. So this is what we're gonna do. So these were only $1 though. So the $1.25. $1.25. So I think they're gonna be super cute. I am excited about them. But that's what I got. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. So yesterday was a rough day for me. Okay, you guys. If you follow my community tab, yesterday was the day that our bridge was hit by the boat. And that bridge, I know it's a bridge. Not only were their lives lost, it does seem like that there was no actual cars on the bridge. The police did get there and stop traffic in enough time. However, there was construction workers on the bridge and they were not able to be saved in enough time. So I believe at this time, because now it's the next day, as far as we know, there was 8 construction workers. Only 2 of them made it out of the water that night. And as of right now, over 24 hours later, they have not found any of the rest. It was a hard day for me. And I didn't know anybody on that bridge. However, it's still a heavy heart. That bridge has been in my life, many days of it. I spent many days looking at that bridge. I've photographed that bridge many times. I spent a lot of my childhood there. I spent a lot of my adulthood there. Actually, my husband and I's first date was there. So it was a big part of my life. So it took a really hard hit on my heart yesterday. Whew. So it's the next day. I did not do half of the stuff that I wanted to do yesterday. Literally what I did get done was stuff that had no choice. It had to get done. Like my plants needed to be by the window. So I made sure I got that done. But other than that, I did not get much done. Not only was I having a hard day, but I was also trying to push through and be a mom. And that's what I was doing. My kids actually didn't even give me a nap time yesterday, so I didn't even have nap time. So that's it. So we're going to start all over again today, and we're going to try to knock today out and conquer today. And I do want to try to get some craft things that I've been wanting to do. Crafting is so hard for me to make time for it. I'm trying to make time for it today, but I also need to pre-make meatballs, which I'll explain that more a little later. So let me just try to get the house to ground zero, get the little bit of dishes done, wipe down everything, and then we'll get busy on my to-do list. So I want to go ahead and say welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am so happy you clicked on this video today. I hope you are enjoying yourself. And if you are and you haven't subscribed already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our community. We are a growing community and so excited to have new people here. I share a lot of mom life content, cleaning motivation, cooking, and grocery hauls. I like to try to save money everywhere I can, so I try to share that with you guys as well to help motivate everybody who struggles with saving money. I want to motivate other people that you can save money even when you don't need to. But so please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I also want to apologize for all of these angles with my camera. So I did get a new tripod and I'm getting used to the different heights that I never had before. And then my camera, I can't really see what I'm recording until after I record it. So some of the angles are not the best, but I'll get better at that. So I had just cut on some music and now you can see me dancing. Yes, this is what I do when I'm in a good mood. I realized a lot of the time when I'm cleaning or doing chores, I'm in that mindset of I need to hurry up and get this done because I'm just so tired of doing it. I tell myself you can get a break when it's done, but guess what? Joke's on you because it's never done. But anyway, I tend to forget to have fun while I'm doing it. And this day I did not forget. I turned the music on. I started having fun. The kids were coming up. They were singing with me. It was the most cutest thing in the world to hear my kids rocking out with me. And we just had a blast while I was cleaning. I got most of my chores done this day. And it just made me feel so good to go to bed knowing that I accomplished so much. Like, do you guys tend to feel like you're rushing your chores and not learning to have fun with doing them? Because I really tell myself, you know what? You are going to have fun doing these chores. You need to start listening to more music while you're doing it. It helps bring peace into my heart. Like it helps me calm down. It's like my relaxer or my I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, like my out. Like it helps me release the stress of life, the stress of everything, and it just makes me feel so relaxed. And I forget to do it so often. It's insane. And I need to do better with remembering to do this. Like, yeah, sometimes if the kids are in the living room, I try not to listen to music that often because I want to be able to hear everything because you just never know because they like to try to be sneaky. But most days when they're even just right behind me, I forget to relax and have fun. And then you're about to witness both of the kids trying to chase me around the kitchen. We had some fun. It was definitely cute for Austin because he's just getting used to getting around on his feet. So he definitely had a blast chasing me, and we had so much fun. I also want to go ahead and touch base on my berry and blackberry bush. Yeah, we ended up killing them. I don't know. I think we put too much fertilizer in them. We were going to try to bring them back to life, but it was not working out. It doesn't look like they're going to come back. So we might just end up having to buy more and definitely read the directions on the fertilizer next time. It is so cute. So almost every time I'm in the kitchen cleaning and AJ is home, he'll start cleaning up the kitchen area where they play at. And he's like, cleaning with mommy. I'm going to clean my kitchen too, Ma. But he wasn't home. He was at school and this kitchen really needed a wipe down. So I went ahead and did it. But it is super cute to see how much AJ wants to help me get the house cleaned up. And he is just so sweet with it. So I don't know about everybody else, but with me, we had a 13-gallon trash can and we were buying 13-gallon trash bags and they still fell in all the time. It was just such a hassle and it was really like anxiety ridden for me, like to open the trash can and oops, it fell in again and we'd have to fix it all the time. And like it just was too much for me. So then I realized that they make like a 12-gallon trash can. And I was like, well, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need a 12-gallon trash can so it doesn't fall in. So I went out and bought the 12-gallon trash can and we usually use the Great Value trash bags and they're the 13-gallon and they were working fine. However, we just bought bulk at Sam's Club, their brand, and their brand is a bunch bigger, even though they're both 13 gallons. So it doesn't make sense. And now I'm wondering if it's just was the brand the whole time and not the trash can. Do you guys have that issue at your home or what do you do? So now that I'm finishing up with all the basic chores, I really want to go ahead and make that frame that I was telling you guys about in last week's video, the reversed canvas for my Bible verses. So this is what I'm doing. I got this a canvas from the Dollar Tree and I'm just ripping the canvas off. This one that I bought has an image on the front. However, if you want to go ahead and like use a Cricut or paint your own canvas, you just get the one that is blank and you can do the same thing. So I'm just ripping it off and then I'm going to go ahead and paint the frame. And that's what I'm doing now. So I'm using the Waverly Antique Wax Paint and I'm just painting the whole frame with that color. But this frame was actually not real wood. Not the, the last time I did this with the Dollar Tree canvases, it was actual real wood. This is more like, I don't know what kind of wood to call it. It's not real. It's like I don't even know what it is, to be honest. But it did not look woody at all. So what I ended up doing was taking the Waverly white chalk paint and kind of brushing over it to make it have that grainy look. And as you can see, I got one hand. The baby was napping and as soon as I went to start doing this, he woke up. So I'm getting it done. Us moms, we have to figure out how we're going to do what we need to do with. All right, so I made me something to eat while I was waiting for this to dry. And I'm going to use Waverly white chalk paint. I usually like to use the ivory because it makes it look more like rustic, but I'm out of ivory, so I'm going to use white. And then I got this little brush that is well used. It's rough, it's fridgy, and I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to go over it with some white to try to make it look grainy like wood. And I use this brush to do that all the time, and you can tell. But honestly, the wear on this brush makes it even better, I promise you. Using a weared brush makes it look way better. So it has definitely been a while since I've been crafting, and so when I opened up this white paint, it was completely like a paste. So I ended up mixing some water in there, and then after I did that, I made the big rookie mistake that I make all the time, and I did not wipe most of the paint off the brush, and I put it on there right away, which made it too heavy. Didn't want that much paint on there. And so what I did to fix it was I let it dry and then I went over it with the wax paint again, only in the spot that I messed up, not the whole frame, just that one spot, and then I let that dry, and then I went over it again with the white paint, and it didn't fix it 100%, but you can hardly tell. Forgot to hit record, you guys, but I went ahead and went over it again down here, and you can tell that I did mess up, but it's all right. I'm gonna make that the bottom so it's not as noticeable. So there's the part that I messed up on, and here's the rest of it, so you can kind of see. Now I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna staple the image on. So I'm not going to be able to get this part into it, but that's okay. It still looks very nice. So when you go to put yours, just make sure the image is how you want it. Because I was just about to staple this like this, and I didn't even think. But I'm going to go ahead and, let me get that out the way. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Last time I used a hot glue gun and just hot glued it. But since I have a stapler, I'm going to go ahead and staple it this time. Less mess, so better for me. So this is how it turned out. I am in love with this. I actually really, really like it. I like it with the plants. However, I don't like how low it is to the ground. So I'm probably going to change it around a little bit, but we'll leave it there for now. And now I'm going to go ahead and get these meatballs done. I almost didn't do it this day. It was getting late and I had no desire to do it, but I knew I wanted to do it. Meatballs is AJ's favorite thing to eat. However, the frozen ones from the store do have dairy in them, so I have to make them homemade. And they like to eat them the way that I found this recipe on Pinterest quite a few years ago where you just mix barbecue sauce and jelly in a crock pot with the frozen meatballs and voila, you're done. However, when you make them homemade, the meatballs are soft and you have a hard time mixing the jelly and the barbecue sauce. And so what I do is I pre-make the meatballs and then I freeze them, and then when we're ready to cook them, they're frozen. I just throw them in the slow cooker with the jelly and the barbecue sauce, and everybody loves them. It's everybody's favorite meal, especially AJ's. And when he doesn't like anything, I try to make him what he likes as often as I can. And so I did get this meatball scooper off of Temu. If you watched my Temu haul, you would have seen it. All right, so I made all of these with the little meatball thing. I think I do like it, but I think I'm gonna order it again and get a smaller size because these are some jumbo meatballs, but that's okay. Like, I would like them smaller if I was doing a party, so I'd have more, if that makes sense. I have a wire rack under there because I didn't want the meatballs like sitting in grease. But I also didn't want the meatballs to have like lines going through them. So I put the foil under there and then poked holes with a fork. And that's just how I make them. And I'm going to bake these, I don't know, I'm going to start with 30 minutes because these are bigger than what I normally make. All right, so this is what the meatballs are looking like now. And we're just going to freeze them. And when we're ready, I'll just put them in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce and jelly. And everybody loves these. They're so good, y'all. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to continue simply living your best life, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.